What's good, King?
What's good, bro? We got some real sad, upsetting news. You know what I mean?
Yo, dogs. Was it just 2 weeks ago we just did a show on mixtape DJs?
Yeah,
We just saluted K Slay like 2 weeks ago, and then to hear these news though. But let's be real, Watts. You and I lived through the Fred the Godson situation, right? And let's be honest, you and I outside, we see what's going on in the culture. We didn't really get no news on Slay for the last couple of months though, since they said he was admitted in the hospital. You know what I mean?
right.
How you feeling though?
Now this is just some. This is a devastating blow to the hip hop culture. Like a devastating blow to the hip hop culture. I mean, we're talking about someone who lived and breathed hip hop culture. I mean, lived and breathed it. He was like the total embodiment of everything we love about hip hop, especially when people talk about the elements of hip hop:
Right.
graffiti, DJing,
right.
MCing,
They lived all that,
breakdancing. He represented all that. Not only did he represent all that, man, he kept it alive when it was, especially from a New York standpoint. When New York City DJs and radio was ready to let New York City hip hop die,
Right.
literally die.
Slay kept the shit afloat.
K Slay said, no, that's not happening under my watch.
You're not having that.
I'm going to keep New York City hip hop alive.
Alive, facts.
And
That.
and he did that. And when I say he did that and wore it, man.
And you know what?
And he's
Go.
No, and here's one of the reasons why. Remember, we always say, I say in the 2000s, mixtapes meant more to me than actual albums. K-Slay is one of the main reasons for that. He's one of the main reasons for that happening.
And Watts, listen, man, you and I also spoke about, when was it, last year or the year before, Watts? And you were big on this also when he decided to grab all 50 and 100 rappers and put them on one joint. How much clout and respect you got to be as a DJ to call over 50, over 100 rappers to get them to drop a verse for you? To stop what they doing to drop a verse for you.
You remember what I told you. I said it was the most important hip-hop song to drop in 2021. I said that. Well, I said that when it happened. It meant everything to me because I was like, yo, this man, you want to talk about how much he loves and represents hip-hop? I said he put Coke LaRock on the song. The first MC. Right. He represented 50 years of MCing. Basically, he had the whole culture be represented. It was called 110 MCs, but it was 109 because Ghostface went as Ghostface Killer, and then he went as Tony Starks. You know what I'm saying? He went twice, but and it was to me.
And Salvo, listen, man. Listen, shout out to DJ Khaled. I know you got the Walk of Fame. Shout out to you for that. But before you started grabbing mad rappers from different regions and throwing them on joints, K Slay did that first. Let's be clear on that. K Slay did that first. You know what I'm saying?
K Slay had the albums first with the Major Deal. You know what I'm saying? One of the things me and you used to always joke of is we said, yo, K Slay will put the illest mix of MCs together that you could think of. He'd take Shaq, he'll take EHP, he'll take Papoose,
E40,
and then he'll take...
You can put E40, Cook and I, and Timberland I'm going to go on one song.
Like, there was no MCs he wouldn't mix and match and put on. But let me tell you, when K Slay decided to get serious and put the spitters on...
Oh, it's on and popping. It's on and
cracking. Then he made the best hip-hop to come out of New York City for the last 20 years. Because these collaborations would have never happened if it wasn't for Slay. They would have never happened.
For Slay, think about this, Watts. Let's say me and you are DJs, right? But we're not privy enough to have the Ether record to our disposal, right? Imagine you Slay and you got Ether, but niggas like me and you are waiting for Nas to drop this bombshell of a track, right? But Slay got it, and he's headed it for us. Think about that for a second. For Slay to have that big of a record, we know Nas took 6 months to drop Ether and everything, and for Slay to have that record, dogs, man.
That was the first time I heard Ether was think think about let me give you two hip hop moments of how important K Slay was. K Slay was the first to break the Ether record. I remember listening to it in the mixtape store, in the whole mixtape store called the Brooklyn Bazaar, downtown Brooklyn. We was like, it just, our minds was blown. But he also was the first person to have the response to Beanie Siegel. And he named the mixtape The Return of Jada.
Damn.
The first time, yeah, wasn't that crazy? Wasn't that crazy? He called it the return of Jada, like the return of the Jedi. He called it the return of Jada. He represented New York so crazy, especially when it came to lyricism. He wasn't having none of it.
Word. But you know, but with Slay though, I know he's Harlem's own, right? But I think it's bigger than just New York City with Slay, man.
Way bigger.
It's everyone home. As much crazy shit Whack 100 talks. You know, obviously him and K Slay had a great relationship. He never tarnished K Slay's name. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, brother, we lost the good ones. We lost the good ones, Watts.
We lost an irreplaceable advocate for the hip hop that me and you love.
Right.
That we love. You know, one of the things I used to say last year, I was like, yo, who else is gonna put a song together with them 100 MCs and have Crooked Eye pass it off to Black Thought? You know what I'm saying?
Only Slay.
And now let's be clear. He brought one of my favorite MCs of the 2000s. He brought your number one MC. Your number one MC of last year came to prominence in the early 2000s because of Slay. And I'm going to tell you this. I bought that mixtape.
Of course.
What the F is a Papoose?
Of course.
And what's so funny is, man, listen, K Slay.
What do you always say, Watch? Yo, I got an artist, his name is Papoose. He used to always set it off with bigging up Papoose before his joints and shit like that. I got an artist named Papoose. You know what I'm saying?
And for people who don't know, there was a time Papoose ran the streets and the radio of New York City. Ran it. No one could deny it.
And I think the word Drama King and Street Sweepers will always be attached to K Slay's name, Watts. It will always
absolutely
be his name. The Drama King, you know what I mean? That's K Slay, man. God, man. R.I.P. Slay, bro. It's crazy, fam. We just talked about mixtape DJs. Yo, this happened to us with Mob Deep also, remember? When P died? We did a Mob appreciation.
We did a Mob Deep appreciation, then P died like the next week.
That's crazy, son.
I
hope Scarface is doing good. Also, you know, we losing so many legends, bro. Like, you know?
I mean legends. And let me tell you something, 3. This one is devastating. Because K Slay, and let's be real, for more than 20 years,
right,
has kept the kind of hip hop culture that me and you gravitate to and love. He has kept it alive.
Word.
And when you don't have an advocate for hip hop the way he advocated rapping hip hop, the essence of hip hop, we're gonna feel that void. We're gonna feel that hip hop is missing something. We're not gonna get them great collabos no more. We're not gonna get them great songs. Wait a minute. We're not gonna get them great songs with John Connors, Ransom, and Joel Ortiz that only K Slay would put together. You know what I'm saying? Give us the street Uncle Murder joints.
The infamous RJ Payne, OT the Real Freestyles, Miss Hustle. Let's be real. Me and you love Miss Hustle, and Slate was doing a lot for Miss Hustle. He was trying to get Miss Hustle out of here.
You know, when I told you in 2017, Miss Hustle was my favorite female MC. Right. You remember that. Right. And let me tell you, them 2K Slay mixtapes she put out,
fire.
I said, yo, was like the greatest. And he put her because he recognized, yo, this sister can rap.
I don't know if
and he put her in Twitters.
Watch, I don't know if you saw her tweets though, man, but she's feeling it right now, brother. I saw her tweets and I felt that shit. You know what I'm saying? I felt that, man.
No question. He believed in her, brother. And like you said, we're not even talking about the fact that he had the Hot 97 show, the Drama Hour, or the Serious Show, which brought us more hip-hop moments.
Facts. Yo, Mano said it himself. You gave me a shot, and I ran with it on IG this morning. You
Yo,
gave me a
let's talk
shot.
about that.
I
Wait,
ran with
wait.
it.
Hey, battle rap guys, right? Let me talk about battle rap culture, guys. You guys like battle rap. K Slay was hosting Total
That's a
Slaughter.
fact. That's a
K
fact.
Slay was doing that.
That was Slay.
Wait a minute. When Saigon was recently having a battle on the mic
Yep.
with Vital, K Slay was there. This man epitomized hip hop, epitomized it.
And
So this is a huge loss, man.
how many times I tell you I like that Papoose, J Mills, and Gravy freestyle for like 23 minutes when he had 3 of them up there? I love that freestyle from Slay, man. But like you said,
Let me tell you what I'm talking about.
We're going to feel this one, brother. We definitely going to feel
Not the dogs. Dogs, I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now, man. I'm feeling it now.
Word. And it's ill, bro, because you and I, we old heads, we talk hip-hop, and I love and passion for this shit, bro. And that's all I can think about when we losing dudes close to our age or a little bit older than us. It'd be like, you know what I'm saying? All you young niggas who make fun of old niggas, man, I hope you niggas live to be our age and shit. The way you niggas be moving out here, but that's a different story for a different day, brother. This brother came up under the Cool Herc, Grandmaster Theodore, like he came up under that. Watch, Red Alert.
I mean, the dude epitomized hip hop. And you know, I was fortunate enough. One day I saw K Slay. I was walking the streets of New York City.
Right.
And all I did was walk up to him and say, "Yo, Drama King, what up?" He dapped me, and I said, "You are keeping New York City hip hop alive." Because in '06, he dropped one of the most important mixtapes to me. It was called On My New York-ish, and it was hosted with Green Lantern.
That was hard.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Corby Guns over Corby Guns. Free. It was all the great spitters of that time of the mixtape era, freestyling and putting up original songs. I loved that mixtape.
And K Slay was also the one. Remember when Fat Joe and 50 decided to squash their beef, and they did the free song? Slay was the one who dropped that song first. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something.
All that.
K Slay had some of the greatest exclusives. I mean, great exclusives.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And he also, he advocated for female MCs too. He used to have a day where he would bring only the female spitters to get up there and rap. This dude epitomized hip hop in a way that no other person reps hip hop. There's like this. That's why this is gonna hurt, man.
Right.
Because there's no one who's gonna say, "Yo, let me go get Shooter, let me go get Davies, let me go get EA Ski, let me go get Trick Daddy and put them on a song together."
Right. All the G Unit shit he hosted, the Dipset mixtapes he hosted. You know what I mean?
Yo, that Dipset mixtape, man. Is it in the Hall of Fame? Is it in the Hall of Fame?
You see my numbers? That's 5, and I'm gonna be Jackson 5. That's 5 mics right there. You feel me? Why?
And what I was saying, wait, what I was saying to battle rap guys who like, yo, what just gotta do? Yo, on Smack DVD, when Papoose did the breakdown of Smack's name on Smack DVD, who was he standing next to? K Slay, the Drama King. K Slay has been one of the most important pivotal parts of hip hop culture for over 20 years. And let me tell you, it meant everything to me. Put it this way, I've never not either bought or downloaded a K Slay mixtape in over 22 years. And everything that he dropped, I get.
It didn't even, after a while with K Slay, it didn't even care about the track listing. If Slay dropped the tape, you just copped it because you just had to. You just had to.
Listen,
you just had
when we was talking about Styles P,